Good morning. As we said, we're going to do a little bit of acrylic painting today. So, one little box of Habitat wine, stemless wine glasses. So, I've already washed them all. So, this is what we're going to be doing this morning. So, I put them down. I like to do them, each one completely different. So, this is something you can do. It's a beautiful day like today, just sitting outside. So what I've got is my empty container where I'm going to be squeezing my paints. I've got a large box with all my colours in before I decide what I'm going to be doing. I have actually got some new paints in here which I'd like to try. These are sort of like glitter paints. So the very first one I'm going to do is I'm going to do it all like glitter flowers, and just so I can try out these new paints, I've got with me some water, my brushes, a bit of tissue, and just to try and make this easier for me, I've put my little turntable out here on a little table. But of course, because this is going to be quite intricate, a lot of it will be I'll be doing by hand, like on here, like this. So hopefully you can see enough on there. So what I'm going to do, this is a rather large brush. I'm going to change it for a little thin one. Yeah, I think I'm going to start off with some, like a much smaller brush. I want to be, yeah, might need regular normal one. So it's big enough. There you go, just a bigger one like that. Keep them all clean. Right, so what colours shall we do? So I'm thinking little tiny pink flowers, but a little bit of wisteria hanging over the sides. So start off with the wisteria colours, a little bit of my blues. I like to use it like this, and if I drop it, I don't get it everywhere. Pretty purple. Ooh, too much. I'll be doing a lot less colouring, I reckon. A little bit of blue. On there. But of course, like I said, I'd like to try a little bit of the purpley colour one. So see this one here, it's got like a real glitter to it. I bought this when I was in Winchester. They're called acrylic glitter paints. So I've never used them before, so I'm going to just add that in there as well. And of course, as we know, when I do any painting like this, I always like a large portion of white. So what I would normally do, if this gets a wet brush, I would normally take out a portion and put it on the side, because I do tend to use a lot of the white. There we go. And then I can clean that brush up. I have before done it with a spoon, but then I end up spoiling all my spoons. Should have my sunglasses on really, as it's beautiful out here. Right, let's make a little start. I've made sure all my paints now are on the floor, out of the sun, because it's warmer than you think today. Okay, so as you can see, all the blue versions of the paint, and I'm thinking this will be like wisteria, starting from the top, coming down. Wisteria is my favourite thing to do, so I'm mixing 3-4 colours together and a little bit of white. Right here. So with a little stroke, I'm going to do one bit. Oh yes, I'm liking this colour. Very nice. Of course, you start off with your big, and then we can see that lovely, beautiful colour there. And now I'm going to put a little tiny bit of the glitter in it as well, and see how that goes. This is what I call my therapeutic sessions, because I just found out that my beautiful little grandson had a little seizure last night. So as you know, I'm going in for my operation next week. I don't want to think about any negativity. So the reason I'm doing this now is to take my mind off my beautiful little grandson. He's okay, but you just don't want to hear that somebody you love and care for is poorly, do you? On that. And he's such a lovely boy. He has autism, so it makes it more difficult because he probably doesn't understand what's happened to him on there. So this will take my mind away. Okay, how are we doing on that one? I'm loving these colours. So that's that side. I will put in a little bit more of my little colours. So this is what you can do. You see, you keep adding to it. Keep adding to it. The blues, the lilacs. And as you can see, my eyes are all watering now. So I'm getting the hay fever. I might have to go inside in a minute and get some sunglasses. I have got sun cream on, so I did that, but I didn't realise it was going to be as hot as it is. There we go. Are we liking all of this? All these little beautiful little petals. Yeah, very nice. And we don't want it too neat around that side. Right, that's one side done. Okay, so I'm now going to be doing the other side. Because I've started there, all I might do is start here, so then it brings it down crossways. Like that. There we go. And that needs all the mixtures again, because it's too purple. But of course, it doesn't matter because I'm going to be coming back over it. So I need some more of the blue and the purpley colour. Yeah, that's nice. Painting it all lovely and cheerfully. Even if we've had some bad news this morning, you know, it doesn't stop us from just going out there and having a little bit of take our mind off of things. And what I do when I do glasses is I make sure every single one is different, because if I give any for gifts, I like to know that everybody's got their own special painted with love from Sally. Right. There we go, that's looking good. So now, because I've got lots of white on that side and that's really looking lovely, I'm going to just put my hand in there and just put a little bit more white into this side, because I love the colours of the white. There we go, mixture. And it's not drying too quick, which is lovely. There we go. And I didn't use a lot of the glitter. Little bits on the top. Yeah, first one completed. Right, that is looking lovely. All the movement, you can see all the movement on there. Beautiful. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get my sunglasses, because as you can see my eyes are watering, and then I shall do the next one. So hopefully you'll enjoy, and at the end I'm not going to show you the next bit. I'm going to just do a bit more painting and then I can show you the finished articles. Hopefully you enjoyed, and get yourself out in that garden and do some painting.